Hey stalkers, I love you. So as you know, while growing up, we all wanted to just become adults so that way we could, we didn't have to listen to our parents, we didn't have to follow the rules other than our own rules, and so we could drink and stuff like that. But what we don't realize is that adulting sucks. I mean, yeah, once you're of age, you get to gamble, you get to drink, you can do whatever you want, you can go wherever you want, you don't have to check in with anybody, and like all that's great, like don't get me wrong. I enjoy all of that, but there's a lot of downsides to adulting as well. For example, having to pay rent or payments for your mortgage, having to pay your bills like hydro and water and your cable and internet, things that you didn't really have to pay for when you were younger because your parents did it, and then paying for your phone bill as well, and having to buy insurance for your car and for your house and all sorts of other things. And all that just adds up and it gets so expensive. And when you're young, you take granted for those things, and you're like, you don't realize until you're an adult and you learn the hard way how expensive everything actually is. And then you kick yourself in the ass for not saving up while you're in high school and partying too much while you're in college and not getting on a good habit and getting a good understanding of how to budget. Those things are so important to learn, and I can't stress that enough. I wish that I would have paid more attention to my parents and my sisters when I was growing up and not spent all my money on Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Game Boy games and wasting all that money. But it is what it is. I've learned from experience, and all I can do is try and pass on my experience to anyone that is younger than me and has yet to have to learn what adulting really is. Another thing that sucks about adulting is that you have to cook your own meals. I honestly wish that I could live at home again so that way I didn't have to cook meals, because I can't cook really to save my life other than like making craft dinner or making rice or spaghetti or a grilled cheese or soup, like stupid easy things like that. I can't do anything crazy big. The best thing I can make is a chicken cordon bleu casserole, and that's pretty simple, and it's only because I found an easy online recipe. So that's one thing that I absolutely miss about being a kid, is being able to just say, hey mom, what's for dinner? And mom, I know how much you hated that. Love you. And for some of us, we have people that depend on us. Once you get older, you're gonna have kids, and then you're gonna have to support them both financially and emotionally and every single way. And another thing is that a lot of times we're pressured by society to act certain ways. Like if we are out with our friends and we're kind of having a good time and acting foolish, people will give you weird looks and say you need to grow up. And I hate that, because people need to realize that just because you act immature at times when you're having a good time with friends doesn't mean that you're not grown up. Like, you need to know when to let loose and when to be an adult. And finding that balance isn't too hard, in my opinion. And one of the things that I find that I hate the most is the fact that I don't really get to see my friends that often anymore. Now that we're all done school, we've all gone our separate ways. We all live in different cities, and with different work schedules, it pretty much becomes impossible to see anybody unless you plan it out like a month in advance and are able to coordinate a time that you can get together. So that really sucks, because some of my best friends are moving away in like the next month. One of my best friends that I've known since like JK is moving away in a few days to Alberta, and then her twin sister is going to be moving to California in a few months. So two of my best friends that I've known almost my whole life are moving away, and it's going to be even harder to go see them because I don't have money to go to California or Alberta. So yeah, but you have those good friendships, so it at least makes it better when you do get to see each other, because the times are just amazing. So that's really all I have on my mind right now about adulting. I mean, it sucks, but it's also great. My advice is that if you're still young and under 18 and still in high school, get a job. Get a good job to work. Don't just sit around on your ass all day after school. Get a job and start saving up, because school is going to be expensive, and when you graduate and you have like OSAP debt or school loans, student loans, you're going to wish that you had money saved up to pay that off. Or if you're in school still and you end up getting a good job, you can end up saving up a lot of money that you would have to end up getting in OSAP or student loans. So using that money that you saved up while you were in high school would be great, because then you don't have to get as many student loans. Tips! So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment down below with some of the things that you are either excited for about being an adult, or things that you hate about being an adult, or things that you like about being an adult. Anything about being an adult or wanting to be an adult. Comment down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and even if you didn't, I'd love that. Thanks! And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share the video with everyone that you can think of, and everyone else. And if you want to check out last week's video, go ahead and click the button, one of these ones, I don't remember which one, the words clearly say it. And stay tuned next week at 3 p.m.-ish on Friday for a new video. Squirt, squirt, squirt! I'm extremely exhausted today, but life, right? I feel like this sounds like kind of a soap opera or something. Wah, wah, wah. Well, fuck you.